was like an avid. I got Ed addicted to RunScape, and then he got as addicted as me to RunScape. And I remember he was just saying he used to take a day off once a week because he was like boff kid, he was doing his GCSE and A levels earlier while we were all like dumbing it down at school. And then I remember he would basically take the day off to study, or the school would give you the day off to do it, and you'd spend the whole fucking day playing RuneScape. And then I'd come home and I'd be like, how has he leveled up that much? And I'm there like, so I used to go to school getting anxiety because I was like, I need a fucking computer. I was like, back then we didn't have smartphones, so we couldn't do anything off of our phone. I thought about, genuinely, I had a conversation with my granddad, and I said, can I pay you £10 a day to click on my fucking RuneScape account for me so you level up while I'm not at school? Mate, can you imagine if Upworks was the thing back then?
Yeah.
They had all the Filipinos. I should have come up with an outsourcing company for RuneScape players. I'm pretty sure they did that, because who was their main guy? Was it Zazima, yeah. You were Toppy Nose.
It was. I
was Fang 32, and we had Goat's Cheese. Goat's Chin, was it?
Yeah.
What was Goat's? It was Goat's Chin, was it?
Yeah.
And what was Alex's? Breakles? I can't remember his name. King Breakle.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my cousin was Lockraine. He was pretty good. I got him like doing stuff for me.
But it's interesting. Your behaviours in the game probably reflect your attitude to real life.
Yeah, I was like money. I was like business obsessed. I also had a clan, which I ran.
Trading and leadership.
Yeah.
Where mine was also leading a clan, but mine was luring people.
We did the luring together actually. I remember we had to get the barrage when that came out in '94 Mage.
Yeah.
That was quite a revolutionary point in the game where I think they fucked it actually by doing that.
I do understand it. It was overpowered.
Then we did luring at the agility course, and it was at level 54 Wildy or something.
Yeah, it was fun.
Over the bridge. I remember there was one day I decided to go on a fucking luring trip with you, because I used to go to I used to go staking and dueling, and I was making tons of money, and you guys were all doing the luring stuff. I was a bit more of a one-man band back then. And I was like, I'll go with these guys, and you're on the fucking TeamSpeak headsets. And we were pretty fucking... you can wrap yourself up in really expensive gear. It takes a long time to get. Now, there's one area called the Wilderness where you can be PvP. The rest of it's just you doing quests and you can't kill each other. There's one place, and then the higher the level you go, basically everyone has a level, and each time you go up in the Wilderness, it basically increases the discrepancy or the difference of which the other levels you can fight. So you could be a low level fighting a high level if you're at that level of Wilderness. For example, if you're a level 10 and you're a level 15 Wilderness, you can't fight a level 50 because there's too big of a gap. Well, we were up at like the highest level of Wilderness, so where the most powerful people are going to attack you. And then dripped head to toe on expensive stuff, when you get killed, effectively you lose most of your items. But the better items you have, the more likely you are to stay alive. Now, we went up there like all fucking, I remember we were all singing, all dancing. It was one of the first times I came up with your team. And like I was dressed head to toe in all my expensive shit. And the one time we're up there, a fucking more powerful clan that was up there luring, they're luring other people. They were like, they fucking came for us because they were like, this is going to be a big payday. And I remember we got absolutely wiped out that day. And I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to the duel arena.
Lessons.
Yeah.
You still remember that shit like from...
Man, it was painful.
That was like 15 years ago. More than 15.
Those lessons taught me a lot about trusting people, and also just because you think you've got a big army behind you, there's always a bigger one out there. Yeah. I got fucked. Lost a lot that day. And I was obsessed with making money that day. So for me, when I lost money there, I was hurt. I was butthurt. I went back to work. I think I lured for a little while. And then you and I did a luring trick in Edgeville, up by the little pub, and we used to do that trade, and there was that area that you couldn't really see the line between the wilderness and the real like the world. And then we used to just be like, oh, we'll do a trade, and you'd just be standing there. I remember I was the one doing the trade because I was known as like the rich merchant, and he was like this fucking crazy mage guy. And then I used to lure him out, and then he just bashed the shit out of them. Oh,
it doesn't paint me in a good light, really, does it?
No.
Yeah, we got a 33% curve. Wow,
in the game, there was like a big door.
It's like, okay, you're going to run in, you're going to cast Intimidating Shell. Tony, you're going to run and do this, and this guy, and then Leroy Jenkins is like, fuck this, time's up, let's do this. Leroy!
He goes, Leroy
Jenkins, and they're like, oh my god, you just ran in. It's like, fucking stick to the plan, stick to the plan. It was barred in, like, the guy just ruins. They've obviously been planning this thing for weeks.
Yeah,
and this guy, and they're sitting there, they've gone through all the numbers, they've crunched it all out, they've got all this fucking plan. This guy's like, fuck this, I'm off. Like, that thing went absolutely.
And his name was Leroy Jenkins.
Let's find it.
Yeah.
But Get it up. Put Leroy Jenkins onto YouTube. Stop editing me. By the way, join the Wise Gentleman. No, where are we?
I hold the camera.
Put Leroy Jenkins, don't need a camera.
Leroy.
Leroy? No. Fuck me. You Bulgarian. It's not L-I. Who taught you to spell?
Original.
There we go. 25 million views.
Nah, fuck.
25.
Okay, guys, these eggs have given us a lot of trouble in the past. Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him? All down the
Yes,
field,
let's
we
do
scatter,
that.
not to fight too many.
You sure?
When here's the
Fucking
time,
told me,
Bass,
listen
of
to
course,
it.
need to run in and do the same thing.
They're like planning and
Divine
everything.
intervention on our mages, so they can AE, so we can, of course, get them down fast.
They're serious
Bring
guys,
all these
Nicola.
guys, I mean, we'll be in trouble if we don't take them down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should go pull it off this time.
That's like grown ass man.
What do you think? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Give me a number crunch real quick.
0.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do. Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Just right in.
Stick it clean,
What?
They just get absolutely fucked. Listen.
What the hell? I can't move. Oh my god. Just keep it on that. We're responding. I don't think you can cast with that shit. Oh my god. I got it. Oh my god. God damn it, Leroy. God damn it. Leroy. This is ridiculous. Don't mess. I'm down, put me down. God damn it. This is God.
He just basically runs.
Why you do this shit, Leroy? I'm trying. It's not my fault. Soul Stone. We do have Soul Stone up, don't we?
No, dead.
I don't think that's right.